Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Obsidian Fleet Plays Stellaris New Civilizations. Here we are, we're back for our fifth episode. Here we are in the 2230s with the Federation, which has now grown to become this nice long sliver through the middle of the Alpha Quadrant. Previously on the game, we were in the process of finishing up a war against the Cardassians, or the weakened Cardassians, really. They were absolutely battered by previous wars with, I think, the Packlids. We have formed the Federation, as I said before. We've got, we did that with the Tellarites. We included the Binars in that, and we've made the Bajorans a member world of the Federation as well. So we're in a good spot from that point of view. Within a bit of time, the Bajorans will fully join us, and we'll have a nice another slew of territory to play with. Yeah, so we just need to tidy up. It's good to see a couple of people in the chat. Say hello if you're around. Always nice to hear from people. I wonder why that's doing that. Where is that? Double star spaces. That's weird. Yeah, great. Sorry about that. So I'm just trying to get my bearings a little bit here because it's been a while since we've played this. We're a couple of weeks out. We are in the process of, I believe, bombing Cardassia Prime into submission as we wait for our armies to be ready to join the conflict. I think the Bajorans have... That'd be ironic, wouldn't it? The Bajorans landing armies on the in the Cardassian system. Their fleets aren't too strong, so I'm just gonna. It'll take a while for my fleets to get over there. Do I have a system close where I can add some armies to it? Doesn't look like there's really any point in doing so. So let's recruit a few more armies. We can actually we can recruit Tellarites, Sulaban, Soleil, and Garidian Marines. None of them particularly different. We'll just grab a bunch of human ones at this point. Situation log wise, not loads going on at the moment. It's peaceful apart from that. I'm gonna kick the game into forward motion. And continue forward. The Packlids close their borders. That's a little bit annoying, actually, but not the end of the world. Zindi declared me their rival. Yeah, okay, whatever. Second fleet's up here. Again, it's been a while since I played this, so I'm trying to remember why I positioned the second fleet up there. I think it was just for northern border security.
Technology discovered.
Okay, what can we build here? The Growl class destroyer. I tend not to bother with the random. I don't think they're particularly cannon, those ships. The Packlids are. Why are you hostile with me? What have I done to you? That's so random. Who are they at war with? The Breen. Looks like they're winning too. Man, the Packlids are a menace. Who'd have thunk it? Yes, 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 yes. Keep claiming. Keep claiming. Oh, that was loud in my ears. I might have to turn it down a little bit. Okay, so no more references to the Unity device. The dig on GQ Andromedae has revealed an approximate location for the Chodak homeworld Alanor. Further analysis is needed to locate the... So if we can locate Alanor, perhaps we might find the Chodak at some point. Let's give you... Sorry, speed. We'll level you up. So I'm just going to send you back to Terranova now. Indeed, the Tholians were open to diplomacy, weren't they? Although they're being invaded by the Kingdom of Skor quite significantly, and now they're pretty wary of me. I think since we went to war with the Cardassians and we've got the Bajorans on board, people don't tend to like us quite as much. Here we go. The location of the ancient Chodak capital has been successfully extrapolated. Shedi 2 in the Shedi system is now believed to be their homeworld. So we can go explore that. Now, where is the Shedi system? All the way up here. Let's go excavate that and see what we can find on the Chodak. Hello. Chodak incursions. Hoi mama. Chodak Dreadnought, 12k fleet power. Okie dokie. This could be a nice little challenge for us to deal with at this stage of the game. Okay. What should we do here? I don't want you to go through the pirate system. I'm going to send Captain April up to Vega, just in case we need to respond. Ooh, a Strider class frigate. I'll take one of those. And I get the feeling we might need some upgraded phasers soon. Okay, so we are building a fleet up here, I believe. Decent sized one. So let's unite the fleets together. The the Orions have condemned us following an incident on Baku. Starfleet intelligence asset has been caught doing something, supposedly. Am I actually? Yeah, I'm totally building a spy network there. So they probably have found something to do with Starfleet intelligence down there. Whoopsie daisy. Tell you what, I thought this was going to be a nice, easy run evening, but things seem to be kicking into a gear. We've got a Macquarie class command cruiser as well. I'll just whack you up to join Captain April's fleets. Great, galactic market has been founded on Earth, and apparently we've discovered a load of alien civilizations somehow. Guessing there'll be other people around the galaxy that we've not picked up yet. Man, everybody hates me for some reason. What did I do? Like, did I do something?
Technology
Maybe everybody else wanted the galactic marketplace. I don't know. It's so random. Let's go for a Unity boost. Okay, so the Chodak are basically destroying, well, trying to destroy. There's India doing me a favour here. This is great. Fingers crossed. I knew there was a reason why I built a decent star base up here. Deploy the transport fleet over to Cardassia in case we do need it. And we've managed to clear out the gang wars from Alpha Centauri, which is great news. Stability is still a little bit low, but we've reduced crime to 0, which is great stuff. Once it expands a bit more, I can start to build out some more facilities for them. How are our planets doing? Things are ticking along alright, actually.
Construction complete. Ships upgraded.
Okay, let's just join the entire fleet together, and we've got something then. Huh. Did they win? I didn't see where the Chodak went. How funny. Did the Zindi actually kill the Chodak? Huh. There's me scrambling to like prepare all my fleets and get everybody ready to fight and everything like that, and maybe it's not needed.
Technology discovered.
But what we do have now is an Uber fleet. We've merged the entire fleet together, including some of the old Freedom class ships that we had right at the beginning. This is an enormous fleet. Oof, yeah, okay. The question is where to leave you. Well, hello, Telesians. Granducci. Yeah, okay, let's send them back to Sol for the time being. Tell you what, while we're here, might as well. And the Telosian Granducci has been destroyed. Goodbye, Telosians, we hardly knew ye. So the garrison's nearly gone. Oh, the Bajorans sent their army over here. Fair enough. Man, there's so much to keep track of, like when you're building a giant empire.
Technology discovered.
You need to delegate some of this stuff.
Technology discovered.
Strider class frigate. Ooh, Kelvin class destroyer. So we're kind of moving into TOS sort of tech at this point. It looks like we're kind of between Discovery and TOS era here, from the looks of things. Great, Mucalculus is cleared. Send these guys over here. You can survey the system and we can absorb it. Lovely, lovely.
Council agenda available.
Let's do new photon torpedoes. Outbreak of the Laurentian Plague. That should be a big deal. Let's do planetary lockdown. Okay, got some options to build. So I wonder if there's some nice unique buildings that we can look at putting together here. The research facility would be the obvious choice in my mind. Although an embassy complex might not be additional. Yeah, let's build the embassy complex out there, I think. I can always build. Yeah, and let's get some luxuries. These guys are miles away. That's going to take them 2 years to fly across the quadrant. Oh, hello. The Aryin aliens have abducted somebody, something, somewhere. Don't know what ship that was. One of these. Strange. Zeppelite guilds now declared war on the Tholians. because they hadn't been battered enough by the score. It's all kicking off.
Technology
Yeah, the
discovered.
Tholians just don't like us anymore. How funny is that? Might as well get one of each of those. Add them to our northern fleet, I think. And Captain Giorgio. Yeah, let's take War Games. War Games! Shout out if you understand that reference. Okay, nearly 500 years ago, the Voice Wars laid waste to much of Teller. What began as a healthy competition to create the most effective language to engage in debate was soon escalated into an outright war. Eventually, the use of chemical agents brought the death toll to over 100 million. Only through the courageous efforts of the conspiracy of heroes was Teller able to find peace. Led by Semeshglash Yov, a general of the provinces of Koyan, and her rival, an admiral of the Nival Republic, the conspiracy simultaneously disposed the leadership of the largest Tellarite nations, signing an immediate armistice. Today, many Tellarites across the UFP feel like the Voice Wars have been forgotten. The public memorial campaign for the quincentenary would allow the lessons of the past not to be forgotten. I don't see any issue with funding a memorial campaign. Seems like a nice thing to do. And it'll only finish in a month, so easy. Yes, John, I called Fleet the Tellarite Boys just because I needed to. They're all called Second Fleet. I've got 2 second fleets, multiple fleets here. It's just really annoying, and these it's the easiest way to remember who the Tellarite Boys are. This is the second fleet over here, and yet so is this. So confusing, I know.
Project complete.
Okay, public memorial has been regarded as a success, and lots of population were made happy from the looks of it. It's really nice. Everyone's happy. We like people to be happy. Hello, Gabriel. Lorca is available for promotion. I have so many commanders, though. So many commanders. And Robert April's not even commanding a fleet anymore. I guess I could add another fleet somewhere. So, what do we think, guys? Do we want Jason Isaacs running one of our fleets? I'll let you discuss that one in the chat. We want Lorca. We want him. We want him in. Yeah, he does seem kind of nice and trustworthy. Over my leader cap. Let's get rid of some of these leaders that we're not really bothered about. Let's go with the commanders we like. He's director. Yeah, I'm going to keep him around. There we go. The Lorca and April can now deal with the Cardassians. How's that? So we still haven't got the Bonaventure class, but we're now getting the option for the Destroyat class destroyer. I Some of these ships I've designs I'm not as familiar with, as I've said before.
Ships upgraded.
Lovely, lovely. More torpedoes. Second fleet's now chunky because of the data plan. Strange name for a ship. Has now made this one a bit chunkier fleet as well, which is nice. Probably not quite strong enough to take on the full Zindi fleet, but it would hold them off until they get there. Of course, the Hermes type is already obsolete. Hello, First Federation. Yes, we salute you. You're up here. First Federation. Who are they? Weird. Police forces in Vega report a growing number of people claiming their likenesses have been added to a number of popular holo libraries without their permission. It's believed that a Zindi aquatic troublemaker by the name of Surab Cha'ar may be involved, as several bank accounts connected to the distributions are believed to be owned by him. Okie dokie. It's our friend again, guys. The recurring villain, Surab Cha'ar, who, I'm not going to lie, I might have to write into a sim somewhere because he's like this recurring villain that we've come across. Whereabouts was it? Vega. It needs a transport ship, so I'm just going to cheat and build one. Get one in 90 days. Because the rest of our transport fleet's down in Bejor.
Anomaly detected.
So anomaly in Hercules, that's not a problem.
Technology discovered.
Guys, it's Christopher Pike. I'll get to him in a minute. Buried beneath tens of meters of ice on the northern continent lies a vast dome which housed the ancient parliament of Alinor. Several references to the Unity device appear to confirm it as a structure of enormous size and power. Let's continue the expedition. I know I've got 6 commanders already. I know I have. But it's Christopher Pike. I've got an F in astrophysics. Look at that handsome devil. I don't care if I'm going over my leader cap. It's Pike. Don't tell him, Pike.
Log updated.
Great. Okay. Do you know what? Send Pike to deal with our mysterious fella. Meanwhile, we've arrived in Cardassia. Cardassia Prime is partially a wasteland, but let's land some armies on it. Need to finish off this war, really.
Special project complete.
After observing activity at a number of these distribution kiosks, Christopher Pike now believes he has all the evidence to demonstrate that Surab Cha'ar is involved in selling holographic likenesses. Hello again. Ah, Mr. President. Hello. Encountered the Lyrans. Yeah, okay. Hold on. I'm sure that your investigator Christopher Pike is biased against me. I sell bulk holo assets crafted by a team of volunteers from across the quadrant. Some of these volunteers have never even seen a human. Any resemblances to real individuals is completely coincidental. Volunteers? Yes, it's quite touching, really. They're only interested in improving their craft. I'm afraid I can't provide you with their details. They're refugees from, I forget where. But regardless, they value their privacy. It is illegal. Well, if the state is going to throw its weight around against small business owners such as myself, I suppose I have no option but to close shop. Come in for further questioning. Oh, well, I'd love to, but I'm not in this sector right now. Unfortunate. He slipped our grasp once again. I'll get you next time, Zindi. Next time.
Discovered. Ships upgraded. Survey complete.
Loving the music. Music's great. Proper tracky.
Special project complete.
SSJ Bartlett is a DY-100S colony ship. So the captain of this sleeper vessel is revived, as well as the crew. They are going to join us. We're getting some unity and some society research. How lovely. That's everything we needed to do there. Let's return back here.
Technology discovered.
Okie dokie. Just ticking along with the research at the minute, nothing exciting.
Technology discovered.
Where's my army? Did we win? I think we won, didn't we? Right? Yeah, we won. Great. So what's the status of this? Yeah, we could probably invade that. That might be it, then, actually. The Icon class battleship. Never heard of one of those. Don't know what they are. Obsidian Fleet. Under the planetary lockdown, please. And we filled that massive hole in the middle of our empire, which is nice. No little pirate enclave sitting in the middle of here. The distribution of holographic likenesses gathered without consent has become a serious problem. But similar problems are now being reported across Earth as well. Cursed, stupid Zindi aquatic ne'er-do-well. It's basically everywhere. It's a nightmare. I think I'm going to go with a research facility.
Technology discovered.
I think everything else is kind of ticking along fine there. Can't actually upgrade any of those at the moment. Or those.
Deploying liberation forces.
The Andorians declared war on the Romulans. Have fun, guys. That looks like a mess. The Andorians are already destroying the Romulans. Sorry, Cypher. The class that I wasn't aware of was the Icon class battleship. I didn't see your comment earlier on. I think, in theory, I think that's the last Cardassian system to
Colony conquered.
conquer. Again, because the Bajorans were the ones who declared the war. Am I missing something here? It's under there. Because the Bajoran started the war, I can't do the stupid peace deal. Okay, we've found a cache of artifacts in the Chodak. So they must have possessed advanced transporter technology. Interesting.
Technology discovered.
Yeah, let's do that one. We have won this war. Hurrah! Cardassian Union is forced to adopt the ethos and government form of the Bajoran Republic. Which is such a strange twist of ironic what if. But there you go.
Agenda ready.
Let's return you guys to our territory, shall we? Okay, so let's have a look here. Let's build relations with everybody.
Communications.
Okay, the Trill might be our next candidates for Federation HUD, I believe. Vulcans are at war. Who are they at war with again? Oh, wow. That's funny. Vulcans are at war. Vulcans are at war with the Romulans as well. So the Vulcans and Andorians are both now fighting against the Romulans. That's kind of funny, considering the history of this game and the fact that they were at each other's throats.
Has not gone by unnoticed.
I didn't hack into you. What are you talking about? Hello, Klingons. Battle planets. I think they're a part of the Klingons. Klingons are chunky as well.
Construction complete.
I mean, they're still massively hostile towards us, so it doesn't really do anything at this point.
Technology discovered.
Okie dokie, I think we're pretty clear there. I'll send you home. Not using any of those right now, so we're good.
Technology discovered.
That's what the Detroit class
Ships
destroyer looks like
upgraded.
for anyone who's curious. Ah, has the icon. Hey, the Ares class. Yeah, let's grab an Ares class cruiser. That's cool. That's kind of fun. I'm hoping I don't get sued by Alec Peters or anything like that.
Technology discovered.
Hugh Culber is available for promotion. I don't know if I need any scientists though. That's the thing. Like, I only need a couple of science ships right now. I don't feel like it's. Let's have a look. I do have space for another scientist. Hang on a minute. I didn't see you hanging around there, Scotty. I mean, if I had to make a choice, my preference is Scotty just for the OG. Plus he has. I think it's an option trait pick. Suck it. I'm having Scotty. Scotty. So the score of the Tholians made peace.
Ships upgraded.
Don't really want to vote on who becomes president at this point. I'm not too bothered about that.
Construction ship under fire.
Whoa, 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 what just happened? Oh, okay, cool. So the Bajorans finally fully joined us. Oh, what a mess. This is going to be time to clean up now. Whew. Right. You're not doing anything. Don't need you. Don't need... How many science ships do you actually need? Like, there's nothing to explore down here anymore. Go away. Just send you all up there. Yeah, okay, cool. What I could really do with is some way to... I could do with the expanded fleet command limit just to help me figure out who's what and just combine some more of these fleets together. Like a bajillion transport fleets as well. Oh dear. Okay, let's take a minute. Let's take a breath. Let's figure this out. It's absolutely fine. Nothing is wrong. Everything is fine and nothing is ruined. I mean, AI does not know what it's doing with its... The crime, man. Put some police in. Don't want two of those at this point. That's worthless. Better off having a precinct house. And help some of those. Of course, the Orions are throwing stuff at me. Get those up here. I think that's everybody. What a mess. What a mess. That's what happens when you absorb people into the Federation, is all the kind of admin to deal with. Ugh. Ugh, admin. And then it's got all like tense combat action music that I'm like, oh, I'm stressed. Look at the state of my economy now, guys. Look at what the Bajorans have done to my economy. Absolutely disgraceful. All of my good work completely undone by the incompetence of the way AI governs. Ridiculous. Let's have a look at, we're over our starbase limit as well. Don't really need extra random starbases for no reason. Okay, on that front. Okay, this should clear itself up in a bit when some of those constructions have happened.
Technology discovered.
So I'm more thinking there'll probably be a little bit more like mechanics where they show up and. Oh dear, that's gonna cost you.
Technology discovered.
That's not going to be cheap. Okie dokie. This is new. The USS Belfast has completed a survey mission in the Delta Valanis cluster and is about to set course for home when routine scans register a nearby distortion in the space-time continuum. So blast, I hate space-time continuum distortions. Sensors cannot penetrate beyond the perimeter. The distortion has a graviton matrix which suggests an artificial design. Without warning, the distortion field fluctuates and a small ship emerges from the rift. It's approximately 6 meters in length and scans show a single occupant. Open hailing frequencies. The vessel initiates voice communications. Captain Zheng Zhao, your vessel is responsible for a disaster in my century, a terrorist act. Part of a temporal Cold War, you might say. You will destroy an entire solar system and ending billions of lives. I've come back in time to prevent that occurrence. My mission is your destruction. You must not resist. Okay. I need information before, or please allow me to present an alternative. I don't have the command tradition tree finished, so I can't pick the middle option here. So, folks, give me a shout on what you think. What's the option here? Present an alternative. Okay, John, do that. So, Captain Zheng Zhao engages in a lengthy dialogue with the captain of the time ship about the semantics of temporal mechanics. As you do, it's semantics, really. Eventually, the time ship captain is convinced that the destruction of the Belfast is not necessary. Instead, he agrees to monitor the vessel closely throughout the remainder of its existence, promising to return and complete the task if ever the risk of a temporal incident is too high. Although the captain is tight-lipped about future events, quoting the need to adhere to a temporal prime directive, Captain Zhao nonetheless gleans some information relating to a temporal Cold War in which he is accused of participating. So, Captain Zheng Zhao gains the Destiny tradition, expertise in temporal mechanics, and we potentially have something going on here. Okay, let's have a look. Give you intuition 2. Meanwhile, the Chodak dig site seems to be going well. Something related to a great treachery regarding the Dreadnought Grinths. Continue that. Okay, is there an actual... So there isn't an actual... No actual situation that I can explore relating to the situation here. What I can do, though, is we can do further surveys of Delta Valanis. Send you back into that. We're pretty low on minerals here. Do with boosting mineral production a little bit. Not much to do about that right now. Let's let that tick along. See what happens when everything else is built up. But, yeah, maybe a bit of a concern that.
Special project complete.
These really old fleets I might have to get rid of at some point. They're a bit of a pain to keep up with. So, wow, the Sovereign Dynasty of Krios is chonky as well. They've taken over the Suliban. Dang. Say something about a destiny tree. I'll have a look later.
Technology discovered.
So what's cool about this whole mod is that I've not seen the Temporal Cold War stuff on any of the runs I've done so far. I've seen some stuff. So in these cluster events, you can get all sorts going on. So I did get the one where you get the JJ Trek Enterprise, which was kind of fun. That becomes a ship that kind of operates a bit like a huge battleship type thing. Let's get ourselves an Ares class cruiser. So there's loads of stuff that I just don't get to see. Roving band of pirates. Curse you, roving band of pirates. The Soylent Green and the Pillage and Reconciliation. You'll probably be no match for my starbase, but we'll just keep an eye on you. So, the thing I've forgotten to do at this point, which we should do now, is because we've got the Trill, we can begin accession with the Trill, hopefully. Got loads of influence, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just give me one that gives me fleet command limit. Okay, yeah. So, we're beginning Trill accession. Acceleration. So you know what we got to do now. Send all the guys here. Improve relations. Improve all the relations. I love that they've got the design on here as well. Like, look at those Trill spots. It's great. So you said this. Oh, look, hello. Yeah, so you guys were right. So there's a destiny tree here. Which gives some temporal mechanics research. So you can get temporal torpedo fire. Future imperfect gives infiltration. The temporal benefactor. Temporal operations points. And the agents of yesterday. So we can dispatch a leader to the temporal benefactor. That's cool. I might pick that up. We're just going to finish the supremacy tree, but I don't know if I've never seen that before, so I'm quite interested to try that out. But we'll finish off the supremacy tree first. Fleet command limit plus 25% is good. I'd like that. Though I'm going to take galactic. Oh, you see, galactic force projection and defender of the galaxy are both very cool. Some of these aren't actually that useful right now. Thinking galactic force projection now, and then we'll pick up some other stuff later. What that does is that boosts our means that I can start combining some of these random fleets, because we now have the fleet capacity to do so. And that means I can tidy up my military fleets list. Just a little thing that I get a bit funny about. Okay, so Teleprime has reached tier 3, which basically means it disappears and becomes starbase. Fully integrated into the UFP. And so now we don't have the little Tellarite splodge in the middle, they're just a normal part of the Federation. Which will eventually happen to the Binars as well. Spoilers, Cypher, spoilers! Don't tell me all the secrets about what's going on, and there's some things we've got to discover together. So this is tidier. We've got 4 fleets now. Got the Miranda class cruiser, which is nice. Can even upgrade it to the Lantry. Have a look at some of these ships that we got. So there's Strider class that we got just before. Kelvin class. So it's like the one from the JJ verse, but TOSized, which is kind of cool. Quite like the way that they've done that. What's this new, different down here? TOS style Miranda class, which is nice. The Ares class, pretty cool model. Some of these, like the Radiant class, the Walcott class, they're interesting. The Macquarie, which is the original art for the Crossfield class that was going to be on. That was the original series refit type thing that was concept art. And then the Icon, which is like a weird hybrid Excelsior TOS thing. And the Proxima, which is just enormous and just ridiculous, really. It's a ridiculous looking ship, if you ask me.
Ships upgraded.
So this sort of stuff seems a bit more manageable now, which is good. Let's have a look. Yeah. Add a Miranda to that as well. Just want it to be nice and chunky for if anything kicks off up here.
Ships upgraded.
That's a ship upgrade. Ship. Doesn't end in a T. Okay. What we're building here: agriculture, industrial, great, generate, great. Yeah, so those should be fine in terms of sorting out the economy situation. Ooh. My stream I've got opening in another window has gone all blurry. I don't know if that's blurry for everyone else. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Technology discovered.
Side and X. Okay, so let's just sort the tech out before I have a look at that. So the Alanor dig site has been completed. The Rebel Dreadnought Grinch was reported to have ambushed the Imperial transport Wrinkle. The defences around the unit device were breached and the unit device was captured. The marked coordinates of the encounter are undecipherable, however, as the time unit of the Chodak astrometric framework has yet to be uncovered. So we've completed the dig there. There we go. Hello. The Alanor dig site attempted to determine the source is cut short by the appearance of a trio of strange mollusk-like creatures encased in some sort of protective shell with anti-gravity support. Who are you, and what are you doing here? Asked one of the beings. Interesting. I don't come across this before. This appears to be the Chodak. I am Captain Meng Zhu of the United Federation of Planets. I am Brodnak, custodian of the facility and guardian of the Chodak Empire. What brings you to Alanor? We're investigating an attack on one of our stations. You'll see we have no vessels on or near this world. I trust this is enough for you to leave us. That said, you seem to have some skill in data retrieval. Perhaps you could assist me with a task suited to your talents, to make amends for the trespass. Very well, what is it you require? Follow me. There's a data storage unit that's fallen into disrepair here. Your help. Okay, cool. Alright. Seem to be locked into an event there. Captain Meng Zhu's decision to assist the Chodak has been met with betrayal. After successfully decrypting the locking mechanism on the entrance storage unit, the group of Chodak stunned the captain and the away team before departing with the unit. Thankfully, the away team's persistent passive scanning of the device have allowed some of its contents to be recovered. Further decryption of the data remains impossible, though, without an accurate measurement of a Chodak fundamental time unit. It's unfortunate indeed. So I guess we'll hold on and see if another event triggers on that. Energy credit boost would be nice. Further decryption of the recovered Chodak data storage unit remains dependent on the Chodak fundamental time unit. This has now been identified as being derived from the orbital period of the Gumbara pulsar, which collapsed into a black hole 30 years prior. Thankfully, the relative sluggishness of speed of light means that an observation from the nearby system could provide the data. Okay.
Updated.
Let's go and observe the pulsar, Captain Menku. Zhu. Wary that there might be some kind of event that pop up with a massive Chodak fleet somewhere. Another one of their dreadnoughts that was annoyingly powerful. Let's get a couple of Starfleet red shirts in there.
Technology discovered.
Overload subsidy. Again, that'll clear up in a bit, I think. See, this is so random now. Engel class heavy escort. Gotta boost my allies' production first. Hey, it's Paul Stamets.
Technology discovered.
Chat's got really quiet. Hopefully the stream's still running and working okay. Give me a shout. Let me know you're still there. I'm not all by myself. Trilog session.
Technology discovered.
Not going to take that long actually, which is good. Get the Reliant refit. Some of our engineering technology is miles behind. Okay.
Special project.
So we've the orbital period of the Gombara pulsar revealed. Decryption of the ancient Chodak data source has been revealed. The location of the Unity device. Records show that millennia ago, Chodak rebels overcame the defenses of the Unity device near the Wexelia system, and their knowledge of temporal mechanics pushed the device into the distant future. That distant future has now become the present. Where's the Wexelia system? Is that here? Let's send a ship up there. And put the fleet on standby, just in case. Stop tagging me and watch the video, Becca. God, my time is money. I'm joking, you can tag. It's cool. Just, obviously I can't tag back whilst I'm playing the game.
Technology discovered.
So this is not the class, but I think I'm going to go big on the warp drive. Why can't we build... Oh, it's because we've got flipping minerals. Overlord subsidy. Can't integrate them. Might have to do a council thing at some point.
Discovered.
No, I don't want to declare war right now. I'm busy, Trill. Stop being warmongers. You know, the Ryans are pretty
Technology discovered.
strong, to be honest. Reasonably strong. Ish. The Jiangtan has entered the vicinity of the Unity device. Its scale beyond anything Captain Mengzu and the crew of the Jiangtan have ever encountered.
Log updated.
Scan the Unity device.
Technology discovered. Special project complete.
Oh. Chodak Dreadnought has appeared with another Vendorian Commonwealth vessel. Uh-oh. The Vendorians have returned the hails, and the Chodak have responded too. All three ships are willing to convene on the device itself using shuttles to bypass chronoton radiation. Okay. 3 shuttles have agreed to land on the Unity device in relative proximity. Captain Mengzhu himself decides to lead the away team. Moments after the 3 groups neared each other, the leaders of each were beamed away further into the structure. With minimal communications, Mengzhu and the others are placed in a cavernous circular room with a number of corridors visible around the circumference. Propose collaboration or leave the others behind. I'm going to propose collaboration because that's the Starfleet way. That's how we're going to do it. Both the others have rejected Captain Mengzhu's offer to work together to explore. All 3 are suspicious that the others wish to claim it for their own advantage, such that the threat posed by the device is insufficient to overcome. So we'll have to investigate the facility alone. The investigation of the interior of the Unity device has uncovered a chamber with an impassable energy barrier. Near this is a stasis chamber with a tall reptilian being inside. Captain Mengzhu deactivates the stasis chamber, and this creature staggers out. Greetings, aspirant to the Unity device. I am your judge. Yes, tell me, why do you believe you deserve this prize? Asks the tall green-skinned being. Captain Mengzhu thinks hard before making a strong case to being deemed worthy of inheriting the device and its colossal power. The creature says, yes, you are worthy, before entering the stasis chamber and activating it. The barrier ahead is gone. Proceeding through the barrier, Captain emerges into another spherical chamber where the Chodak Brodnak awaits, having apparently been judged worthy as well. At the centre is a floating metallic vortex that seems to breathe in and out in a gentle rhythm. A number of voices seem to whisper in unison, explaining that they are merged essences of the rebels who originally stole the Unity device and brought it forward in time. The enormous power of the Unity device had damaged space and time greatly, and only through merging with it could the rebels stop the damage and begin to repair it. The device requires a sentient anchor at each point in time to control it there, and only one has been judged worthy. Who has been chosen? Only one among you is worthy, the one known as Brodnak. Captain Milv, daughter of Jark, is a lot. Who's Captain Milv, daughter of Jark? Who the heck's that? No idea. Long minutes pass. Neither crew of the ship knows what happened. A transmission is broadcast from the surface. Brodnak's voice subtly mixed in with a dozen others. They have shown me their intentions for the Unity device to repair the damage to space and time wrought by past misuse, but I am not content to remain an anchor. This device will be used for the glory of all Chodak once again. Concerning. No kidding. That's fine. So the Chodak have appeared as an empire on the map. in deep space. Kind of receptive, kind of neutral. Let's establish an embassy with them. Maybe. I don't know if that'll work. They've got 30k worth of fleet power there. We can kind of match that, I think, if we combine a couple of our fleets. We'll see what they do. If they decide they're going to restore the Chodak Empire and go to war with everyone. Cool if we got them into the Federation with the Unity device. That would be kind of fun. It's like flipping Coruscant. Missing in action.
Technology discovered.
I might send you back to Earth for now. It's just not really much else to be done there.
Technology discovered.
Type 4 warp drive. Lovely, lovely. Should speed everything up. Crossing the map. Let's upgrade these ships with the new warp drive. Shouldn't take long for the Trill to join us here, actually. Yeah, they're about halfway done. 37 months, so 3 years on the clock. Not too bad. I don't know if we've got any crises due to trigger in 2250. We'll wait and see.
Technology discovered.
Oops.
Technology discovered.
Hawk Royal class command cruiser. That'll take a while to get, but it's worth it.
Council agenda available.
Huh. The Chodak got rid of a couple of fleets. Michael Burnham is available for promotion. Cool. Hi, Michael. You sure? You sure you want me to get Burnham? She's a scientist or a captain? She's not. She's another commander. I don't need more commanders. Look, I've got all these people, and like 2 of them aren't even doing anything. We don't need Michael. I don't need Michael. I've got Lorca and Giorgio and Ren Yamaguchi and that guy. Super tempted to get myself an additional fleet here. These are going to need upgrading straight away afterwards, and I'm not amazingly flush at components. Don't really need to worry about the Chodak at the minute because they've just destroyed their entire fleet of super powerful fleets. So just leave it for now.
Technology discovered.
Kizuki. Society research tends to be so boring. Boring is probably the wrong word. Just unhelpful. Great, that's fine.
Ships upgraded.
Yeah, immediately upgrade you again because of the impulse drive upgrades. Whee. My lack of resources is killing me here. Okay, let's pick up that Destiny track.
Council agenda available.
That should be a bit of fun.
Technology discovered. Ships upgraded.
Yeah, they did a lot of components. Gradient Citizen Unit. Oh, okay. Heck, I didn't realise how big the Lyran Star Empire was. It's huge.
Technology discovered.
The battle, claiming all my systems, probably down here somewhere. Yeah. Good, go for it. Claim everything you want, mate. You ain't getting it.
Technology discovered.
Ark Royal class. Nice. So that's a bit more, yeah, post-TOS movies era type design. Quite like that design, actually. It's pretty cool. Sort of proto-Athena. Proto-Prometheus. Say Athena because it's my baby. But dang expensive to build. Let's get one. Let's get one. Great. Trill will nearly be there. There we go. 4 months, and then we get the Trill on board. to absorb them. And then we can start looking for new victims. I mean, new allies? Maybe? Richard Galen.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
Okay, cool. Another bowl. But how many? It's got the bowl planets, the bowl realms, and the bowl high council. What a mess. Okay. It's like the Romulans got absolutely splattered in that war. Vendorians are making themselves nice and powerful. I wonder how open they are. Cordial. But we could potentially build up to getting them on board. Big chunky Vendorians. Ba, ba, ba,
Initiating communications.
ba. Yes, have a non-aggression with the Chodak. Don't need that. Grand. Yay, so the Trill have joined the Federation, guys. Well done, everyone. Good work, everybody.
Initiating communications.
Appreciate your involvement in all of that and the hard work that went into it. Good job. Good job. Good job. You hear that? Everybody's applauding you. Good job. Good work, everyone. So, what are the Vulcans up to these days? Ooh. I think it's time the Vulcans joined the Federation, guys. I know it's the 2249, but I think it's time.
As one in the face of our enemies.
We've got the Vulcans. We've got the Vulcans, people. It happened. It finally happened. Ah, glorious. And you know what? Look, our energy credits thing sorted out. Oh no, wait. But hey, have you seen shiny new uniforms that we've got on our fleet captains, guys? Look at that bad boy. Look at that red. Look at the shirts. Look at the shirts. Oh yeah. And the weird UFP banner that's odd looking. But hey, welcome to the original series. Cool, we'll give the Vendorians association status. That's cool.
Technology discovered.
So what we're looking at the minute here is how are the Vendorians faring? They're pretty friendly. They're still at war. Vulcans still hate them. We'll see what happens with them. Looks like so in the Romulans, in losing to the Vendorians, focused all their efforts on the Andorians. So we'll see what happens to them.
Technology
I think that ship's completely locked, which is not fun. That's bugged out a bit. We're looking pretty chunky now. Ooh, the Shangri-La heavy cruiser. Nice. Let's get one of those. What's cool is that we've still got this fleet floating around, which still has the NX type, Poseidon, Intrepid, Emmet, and even like the little Freedom class scout floating around in it. There's no need to get rid of it right now.
Ships upgraded.
We're well within our fleet capacity. So, yeah. And it adds to the strength of that fleet, which is 25k, which is not too bad. And the Creosans have gone pretty ham as well, haven't they? I mean, logically, once we've got the Vulcans on board, the Andorians would seem like sort of a great option to pick up, as well as the Vendorians. Maybe I could do the Vendorians before the Vulcans because they're in association with us. I'm just thinking logically, I kind of would like to get rid of the Orions at some point, but the size of that fleet they've got there, that's a ridiculously strong Orion fleet compared to their overall size. And I'd have to build my fleets up a little bit just to feel a bit more confident in taking them out altogether. I don't see the Vulcans being amazingly helpful in that, but we'll see. That's the long-term plan anyway. Oh, now the Tholians are making claims on us. Go away, Tholians. You're irrelevant. Influence stocks aren't too bad, so I wonder if we can look at... Oh, see, look at that. I love that they're wearing the proper uniform shirts of the old school stuff. It's great. So we could have a look at the Vendorians. They might potentially be interested. We get them on board. That's a huge swathe of land, space, territory. Yeah, they're not ready for that yet. That's fine though. Breen has been completely destroyed by the Packlets. How funny. I think it's a combination of the Packlets and the Zindi, to be honest. From the looks of it. So the Breen have been wiped out. Fully invite them into the Alliance. Yeah, why not? If they want to. Pop. Now we're looking junky. Look at that. Massive block of blue in the middle.
Initiating communications. Technology discovered.
Okay, what's the state of things on colonies? Because I really would like to sort some of these deficits out. I spent all my minerals on fixing those problems. We'll see what happens.
Technology discovered.
These Packlets are nuts. They've just gone ham on the Cardassians and then on the Breen. But it's left the quadrant in a very interesting state. Don't really see the Klingons doing much. Aggressive work from Krios and Packlets and this whole mess down here with the Romulans and Andorians. If I could stop fighting for a few minutes, I'll just absorb them into the Federation, you know.
Technology discovered.
Gosh. I don't want to go to war with the Goridians, thank you. You crazy warmongers. See if we can... see if we try that again then. If not, I'll just try the Vulcans next time. Ah, here we go. At what time it is? It's time to send all our envoys. All the envoys in the world. Okay, let's see what that is.
Technology discovered.
See, 100 months doesn't feel too bad. Okay, that's the Shangri-La. La 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 la. Where's that boy gone? There it is. Shangri-La class starship. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like the design actually. Very nice. And we've got just enough for one of them.
Technology discovered.
Ferengi are getting a bit grumpy with me now. I guess it's because I'm palling up with the Vidorians. I'm not sure why they've got a truce with us. I'm guessing that they were in a fight with the Vidorians or something. Or someone else. Cardassians have been invaded by the Backlets again. Just keep this ticking on for a bit.
Technology discovered.
Yeah. Captain De La Cruz has inadvertently been made aware of a tradition aboard the BV 7th Majoran Militia known as buffer time. Enlisted crew and junior officers are padding their work duration estimates, sometimes by several hours. Ship performance is a matter of concern for the captain. He ponders how best to respond. Do we trust the crew's judgment or do we clamp down on time management? Not had many options for you guys to make decisions tonight, so I'm going to leave this one to the chat, I think. We trust in the crew. Is that the that's the feeling for the initial feeling? Trust the crew's judgment. It is. Let's hope nobody dies, eh, Becca? Captain's trust in the crew has been rewarded with sufficient capacity to plan between tasks and to allow passing social interactions to develop. The crew has grown into a highly motivated and growth-knit group. Lovely. Is this the turning point, Becca? Is this the turning point? Sensors have detected a vessel of unknown configuration entering orbit around the planet Ross 154 in the Ross 154 system. We should dispatch a starship to investigate.
Life form encountered.
So we're going to do the mysterious contact before we investigate this thing. President Antonov has been contacted by an individual claiming to represent a pan-galactic government in the distant future. This time agent has requested the UFP's assistance in fulfilling their mission to keep the timeline secure. Promising that history will not forget the Federation's contributions, this agent is adamant that Temporal Cold War can only avoid turning hot with our aid. The timeline needs us. Good day, President. So much I wish I could share with you, but the timeline must be preserved. What is it you want? A safe and secure timeline free from outside interference. It's not as simple as that, though. You can make things simpler by completing missions. Okay. How can we help? Pardek in the Lyran Star Empire is growing too popular. Your operatives must ensure that her reputation is tarnished. Use the discredit leader espionage operation against this target. Cool, we can give that a try. Let's send an agent to the Lyran Star Empire, shall we? Sort that out later on. Now then, what's going on in the Ross 154 system? A strange object has appeared. Long, potentially as big as a planet. And I wonder what this could possibly mean. And what we're going to do there is we're going to finish the stream there for tonight. I think that's a great place to finish with the appearance of a doomsday machine. We'll pick this one up in the next episode, either next week or the week after. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate the banter in the chat. It's always nice to have an audience for this sort of thing and have some fun with you all. Yeah, and we've made some nice progress. We've got the Bajorans, the Trill, fully kind of semi-fully integrated now into things, and we're working on a few more with the Vendorians and the Vulcans, so it's great. So we'll we'll pick this up next time with the Doomsday Machine. Thanks for watching, guys. Always glad to have you. We'll see you next time. Thank you.